All right, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're back. All right, so I did make some changes outside of class last time. As you can see, my level is up from last time, and I actually went and swapped out one of my characters. I did a little bit of looking on the web, and basically people were saying that the ideal team when you first start this game is probably your hero. Obviously, you want to have a dark mage, you want to have a white mage, that's the healer, but you also should have a thief. So I actually swapped out one of the characters for a thief, and I just kind of went level grinding, which is actually a lot easier than I thought it was. I think last class you actually saw one of my battles where it was like, ooh, this is kind of slow and boring. That could be easily fixed up. You can literally speed it up super fast, and because all of your characters kind of just do their own thing, you just blow through people really quickly. So it's a great way to grind, to earn money, to earn experience, and then you can go back to the town, buy equipment. Okay, so, and I'm probably going to keep doing that just to make sure that I can kind of keep pace, because you're not going to want to watch any of that, right? So it's really boring. So let's jump back in here and we'll continue the story. You can see in the top right of the screen, there's some kind of like a quest log, and it says obtain the thief's key. So here we are in a city called Reeve, and let's see what's next. I have absolutely no idea where the story's going to go. Let's check it out. Oh, one of the things that I noticed what I thought was really cool in the other city was if I press Y, you can see a map of the whole town, and I thought it was really interesting what they did. If you actually walk around, you'll notice that when you enter a village for the first time, you won't know where anything is. But as you discover, oh, this is the armor, this is the inn, this is the this, it'll kind of populate the map, which is like very cool way of doing it. It always bothers me when you like walk into a new territory and there's little question marks everywhere. That just doesn't really feel fun. But this is like natural discovery. All right, so. We did kind of level up as much as we could. I'm going to kind of wander over here and check out some houses. You can see this looks like it's locked. Winnie? Okay. Wonder where that lad came from anyway. I don't know. Okay, most of these are locked anyway. This is me exiting. Let's go talk to this guy by the water. Looks interesting. You lot are travelers, are you? Oh, here from Alihan, huh? Don't tell me you've come looking for that wrecking ball, too. Honestly, what is so good about these things that people go traipsing around the countryside looking for them? The wrecking ball, huh? Okay. So, this looks like a typical item shop, yeah? I once had this martial artist friend who refused to go into battle without his trusty pair of claws. Always said that he felt weak without them. They're a bit hard to get your hands on, though, if you'll pardon the pun. All right. So I think the key that I'm looking for is here, and if I get a key, it's going to unlock doors all over the place in my original city. All right, let's see what he says. Say, have you ever heard of the Thief's Key? I once heard some old bloke in Dreamerstown looks after it. All on his lonesome on that tiny isle west of Alihan. You know, there's actually a hidden passage in the woods south of here that leads right to the tower. I've always wanted to take a look at it myself, but the forest is dark and, well, I'm not exactly the bravest man you'll ever meet. Okay. Now, let's not kid ourselves. The key... that's kind of cool. Diary of a Hard Man. What's that? What is this? A chunky tome that details how to be a meathead in words even a child can understand, consumed upon use. Seems like something you can use in a battle. This puts me in a weird position, though, because if it's just telling me to go and grab this red thing, maybe I should just go do it. Is there anything else in this place that I need to know about? Yep, this is a really important thing in this game, that you're constantly looking around at stuff. Like, for example, that barrel in the middle of the screen, it might include something. Don't just gawp at it from afar. Get up close and investigate. No, not like that. Okay. Oi, Sunshine, you best be making an effort to pick up any equipment you see on the ground and about in your travels. They're all what remains of adventurers just like you who weren't lucky enough to make it on home. Okay, I can barely read this, right? So, they're all what remains. That's what remains of adventurers just like you who weren't lucky enough to make it home. Well, mostly anyway. Some of it's probably just gear some geezers drop in it. And they're doing their best to sort of add some accents with some of these slang words. All right, there's nothing here. This is just an inn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to where they told me to go, and I'm just going to try my best to find the red key. But I kind of already found the thing that they were asking me about. It's right down there in the bottom right. So they're going to want me to go down all the way to this tower. We will get there very shortly. That's another clue. Okay, so we need to get that red key, then I can unlock that. Hey. All right. So, oops, I can actually... It's also worth noting that because you can't save your game here. So we're here in the tower. Okay, let's go equipment. Yeah. Yeah, that's just the exit. Oh, there it is, right there. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Let's go over here, and we'll go upstairs. So this is, again, it's a tower. So we're going to be marching upstairs. More money, more experience. Cool. All right, let's take a peek at the map here. So I can get up over to the right. So let's try that. Or I can sneak around, which seems to me like... Is the other one going... No, let's go take a peek. Recovering magic points is hard. So for a battle, for one of my black mage or something like that, they struggle. So this looks like an empty room where I just come to get this treasure chest. Opens the treasure chest. Look at that. It's a boomerang. Michael puts a boomerang in. Okay, so let's take a look here. Like, who would use this? 44. 39. Would anybody... I'm sorry. Would anybody use this? Crafted from a suitably sturdy tree, beginners need to look no further than this boomerang. Okay. I wonder why somebody would use this. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave it. I thought maybe it had some advantage, like it would hit everybody or something, but it's not necessarily. So I'm going to have to walk around a little bit to get to the stairs. They're in the bottom left of the map, right? So you can see I kind of go walk down into the bottom right, and then I'll make my way down to where the stairs are. this it? Is that we automatically learn magic and skills and all that kind of stuff, which is great. It's a mini medal. Yeah, those are important. You get prizes for those. If you have a mini medal, they will give you lots of cool weapons and stuff. All right, so we're basically just going to go up the stairs. We'll see where this leads. I think there was a treasure chest. A key. Okay, so I'm going to wander around. Just walk around here. Seems kind of strange that, okay, well, we'll see. Oh, what's up? Who's this? Somebody lives here? Snore Star.
Well. So you've come at last. I've dreamt so many times of giving you this key. Heaven alone knows why, but it must mean something. So, here you go. One thief's key. You'll take it, won't you?
Yes, I will. Finally, now we can open a bunch of red doors. That's the whole point.
Now, use that to go and have a look inside the house in Reeve with a red door. Don't worry, the chap there loves visitors. He won't mind you dropping in unannounced one jot. By the way, there are books in this world so influential that they can change your whole personality. Open them with caution, that's my advice. Off you go then. I can't stand around all day. I've got important dreams to be having.
Okay, pesky padlocks. Okay, you may have noticed, but there are a fair few doors in the world that are locked shut. As with most doors, they can be opened if you happen to have the right key. The thief's key, for example, can supposedly unlock all red doors in the realm. You can use the zoom spell or a chimera wing to return to any towns, castles, or dungeons you've been to before. Now, these methods of transportation will cause you to shoot up into the air, but feel free to use them indoors by all means. You'll fly right through any bothersome ceilings that would have ordinarily got in your way. Magic! Yeah, we got it. We got our key. It's a chimera wing. Oh, okay. Michael puts the chimera wing into the bag again. So we actually have a bunch of those already, but that's just basically to allow me to kind of get the heck out of here very quickly. What was that? Looks in the bookshelves. A copy of That Girl's Own Annual. Michael puts a copy into the bag. Again, he just told me to watch out. Well, let's just use it. Let's see here. Item bag, we have a bunch of chimera wings. Where do we want to go, actually? We want to go back here. I think I want to go back here. Because there is a red door that I want to get into. All right, let's go. Cool. We're back. Shrine of the Plains. Yeah, I know about that place. I don't know if you can see here. Oh, well, you can't see the map. But there is a tree west of here, and it actually talked about stuff far, far to the east of the island. So that's a hint at what we have next. Now, I expected this to be a red door, but it isn't. All right. So we're going to go up to the other area. Let's go. We could just fly all over the place with this. So, you guys know what I expect? I expect that if we go into that room, the guy, whoever he is going to fight us. Because it was such a tease, right? Oh yeah, go talk to that guy. I'm sure he'd love you to chat with him. And then the guy's going to attack us. So I'm going to save the game, and then we're going to come back here. All right, so we're back. Let's go check out this guy, okay? whoever it is. All right, so there's a door over there. Ah, over on the left here. This way. All right, here's a red door. Okay. Let's see. Fire. A suspicious-looking liquid is bubbling away in a big pot. I'm always checking. A seed of wisdom. Now that's a kind of a little thing here. You can find that the seed of wisdom can actually be used. And you'll notice that we all have different wisdom. So, there you go. All right, let's go. Hey, there's another guy.
What are you doing in here? I could have sworn I locked the front door. Did you find a key somewhere or something? You trespassing so-and-so? What's that? The thief's key? My goodness, to get your hands on that, you'd have to be... You are, aren't you? You're Ortega's child. The one we've heard so much about. Oh, my. Then I'd better give you a little something to help you on your way. Now, where did I put it?
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to kill me. I thought he was going to attack me.
You can use that to break the seal on the teleportal. Once you're feeling suitably prepared, make tracks for a spring to the east of Alian. But be careful with that wall now. Those things go off with an almighty bang. And good luck. You'll definitely be in need of it. But to think that you will never again lay eyes on the great Ortega. Your mother puts up a strong front, but deep down she's sorely racked with grief. Be sure to head home from time to time and show her that all is well.
All right. A wrecking ball. When you guys consider what a wrecking ball actually is, it is used to smash a building. So the metaphor here is a little weird. All right, let's just double check here if I can equip that. Oh, see here. Oh, a leather hat. Well, we all have a leather hat, so I guess. Really? I wonder. Okay. No, there's sort of nothing here. Now, I'm not sure what the point of this was. Okay, so let's take a look at the map. We're gonna kind of take a quick peek over here because I think you can see the world map here if you go here. So that's where we have to go. Go to the Eastern Spring and get access to the teleportal. Wow. Now, before we do that, I do want to try this. There was a Chimera Wing here, and we're going to use it to go. We're going to go back to the castle briefly. And that's because when we were in the main, the main kingdom castle, I thought there were a lot of red doors. So I'm just going to kind of wander over here for a second. I mean, I thought that was one of the first things we had to do was to, unlock this main castle. Anyway, let's go check it out. All right. Okay. See, on the map, you can see a bunch of locks here. So let's try this one, for example. Okay, so that's blue. I'm not getting access to that. Here we go. Let's check this one out. I've been working here in Alian Castle for 10 years now. I've wanted to become a royal scholar, but I failed the blessed exam. I heard those who passed were given a special book that made them extra clever, too. Curse my luck. anything here that I need? An unsealant. Mike puts the unsealant in the item bag. What's an unsealant? Allows allies who've had their spells sealed away to... Interesting. So it allows you to basically release your spells if you've been locked away by an enemy. And if we can get over to the right side... We've got to wander around this way to get there. See, look at this. There's another one right here. Who's this guy? I recall reading somewhere that the seal placed on the teleportal could be broken by means of a wrecking ball. Someone was researching wrecking balls, weren't they? Ah, yes, of course. It was that old fellow from Reeve. Okay, well, that's... Okay, well, we found out now. Man, they're everywhere. A rousing ring. Now, is this one of our very first accessory items? Oh, interesting. Look at this. An interesting ring that helps prevent its wearer from being sent to sleep. An amulet wrought by a dragon's steely scale. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to put that on, and maybe I'll make sure this guy can... Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm going to leave it on my healer so that they can never be sent to sleep. Okay. Wow, there's tons of stuff here. Wow, tons of cool stuff here. Wow. Interesting guy. All right. We know where we have to go next. Oh, okay. Those stupid grown-ups won't let me go outside because they're too dangerous. It's that smelly old Archine's fault, isn't it? Oh, I hate him. It's so boring being cooped up in here. I tried to sneak out the other day, but Daddy caught me. He's much more perceptive than he looks. Okay. Now, obviously, that's not red, so I'm not opening that. Oh, okay. Guess I have to check. Got anything here? A pot lid. That's a really lame shield, actually. Okay, so this is where I wanted to come. See the locks on either side here? Yeah. No, I can't do anything with you, man. Bleeding neck, you only got your hands on me precious thieves key. Opening your end door does, and if I'd have used it too, God, what a plunker I am. Lovely bit of craftsmanship that, even if I do say so myself, yeah, made it with these fair hands I did. Look after it, eh? Wow, he's actually very nice to me. I literally have the thing that he made, and he's being very kind. Where does this go? Oh! See, I thought this was like a dungeon when I first came here because, look at that, it goes downstairs. It might reconnect. Where does it reconnect? This seems like this would be a dungeon. Dreamer's Tower, Basement 1. All right, let's go. So we got the wrecking ball. Now, in the past, I did sort of wander around here when I was grinding. And so there are cool things here. I mean, there's basically just harder and harder enemies. But those fights will not be that interesting. I know, the graphics look so beautiful. Alright, let's get in there. Oh, what's this? What's in here? A little shrine. Another master. Hello there, youngster. You don't happen to have a wrecking ball about your person, do you? Yes, I do. Well then, what are you waiting for? Get yourself down to the Path of Promise. It's next to the spring somewhere, I think. Okay, well, before I do, I'm always looking for new stuff. Whips and boomerangs allow their wielder to attack multiple enemies simultaneously. Whips can hit entire groups, while a boomerang will damage every enemy in the field. Though their attack may seem somewhat limited, used tactically they can confer a great advantage. That's cool, because I have one of both. Okay. A Chimera Wing, we love these. Yes, they allow us to teleport. A Mini Medal, that's cool. Too soon? Okay, so that little shrine was very useful. It said the Path of Prominence or something like that. There it is. It looks kind of like a shrine. The Path of Promise. Wow. Man, this is so beautiful. It's incredibly groovy, man. Like, wow, this is cool. All the little lighting effects as you walk around. Okay. This is where we're going. Incredible. It takes us downstairs. Okay. Oops, sorry. What's that? The master. Welcome to the Path of Promise, youngster. You won't find it too promising right now, though. The way through has been blocked. Okay, well, let's smash it with our wrecking ball. Well, okay, it is a wrecking ball. Michael puts the wrecking ball gingerly in place and stands back. It's a bomb. It's not a wrecking ball. It's a bomb.
The path is clear. Oh, and you might want to take this, too.
A world map.
Just know that there's an entirely new world awaiting you on the other side. Keep your wits about you. And don't do anything I wouldn't do now.
Your story objective has been updated. All right, well, let's go see. As I take it, this is going to allow me to see the whole world. Let's see where it goes. This is exciting. Whoa, the Path of Promise. Oh man, this is exciting. Wow, Shrine of Prominence, somewhere on the other side of the planet. All right. Very beautiful environment here. Well, that's not scary, but if it was another enemy, I'd be a little bit concerned. The slime looks Michael up and down. It doesn't seem to be a bad slime.
Wait! Don't do anything silly now! Oh, thank heavens! I made it just in time. Most would have attacked this defenseless slime by now. You might just be the one. Don't worry, friend. You've nothing to... Tell me, have you encountered any unusually friendly monsters on your travel? There are some in this world that hold no ill will towards us humans.
Pokemon?
This slime being a convenient example of said phenomenon. Ho ho ho! Look at that! He likes you. At any rate, I've taken it upon myself to look after as many of these cordial critters as I can. Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself yet. Though I'm sure you've probably pegged who I am. Yes, the one and only
Again, Pokemon. Pokemon?
You do know me, right? Good to hear word of my work has traveled. Listen, would you mind if I asked a favor of you? Should you happen to find any friendly monsters on your travels,
Okay,
could
okay.
you send them my way? I don't have much, but I'm sure I can find some way to compensate you for the trouble. As it happens, there's a monster arena in the nearby town of Romeria. There, critters of a calmer persuasion test their might against one another. Do stop by if you have the time. You'll likely
Okay,
find me
so
there as
monster
well.
battles.
Now farewell, kindred soul. May this not be the last time our paths cross.
Slurp. Okay, so we shall see how monsters... Oh, here you go. Friendly monsters sometimes decide to settle down in towns and dungeons. These creatures can be rescued if you find them. However, some monsters are a bit jittery and will scarper you if you get too close. Should you come across any critters like this, try using items or abilities that might make you stand out less. Monty the Monster Monitor will reward you each time you hit a new milestone for monsters rescued. Try checking in on him from time to time to see if he's got any gifts for you. It's also worth knowing that the more monsters you send Monty's way, the more abilities your monster wranglers will learn. Ah. So I can actually have a monster wrangler as part of my party, which is literally just like a Pokemon, trainer. Oh. I wonder. The only way I could do that is if I didn't have my my thief. Okay, well, here's a gigantic new city. Let's check it out. Romaria. I forgot to check where we are in the world. Sorry. Wow, incredible. So let's just take a look at the world map and see where are we. Ooh, interesting. So we transported over there. Yeah, I just kind of noticed how the map for Dragon Quest kind of looks like the world map. So you have North America on the east, and South America in the southeast, Africa in the west, and then Europe in the northwest. There's Asia in the middle. I'm just saying, I can literally see Japan. That's Japan. Okay. So we have weapons here. Let's go take a peek here. So weapons and items. Oh, it's closed. I have to go to the inn. I'm sorry. People's eyes are always drawn to weapons and shields, but I say it's more stupido. It's the most stupido. Okay, weird. To forget about accessories. They can bestow multi-useful effects and let you boost your agility and wisdom, which weapons and defensive gear cannot. Yeah, I hear you, man, but there's nobody here. What's downstairs? Oh, this is the monster arena. Okay, I guess I found it. You'll find monster arenas where creatures engage each other in friendly fisticuffs all over the world. Piles of prizes and gold coins galore are yours for the taking if you can best your fellow competitors. Should you want anything cleared up, then simply ask a girl by the arena to find out more. You can also learn by doing if you like. Why not try your hand at a tournament in Romaria? Okay, what's this? This is the registration or something? I don't need any money. I don't need any money. Well, I don't have any monsters, so I guess that's important, but let's see here. Not a day goes by that I don't consider this very subject. Well, did you know that certain creatures only come out at specific times of day? Not all of them are morning monster, you know. Some are only active at night, so make a point of searching at different times. And if you don't fancy waiting around, head to an inn and just sleep until nightfall. Who knows, they may well be a handful who only come out at dusk too. So, what would you like to know? This is the prize, I suppose. Here we all subscribe to the notion that a bit of friendly competition as well as some fighting can create bonds that last a lifetime. Worth noting, though, that it's your monsters that do the battle, not yourself. Have you ever come to measure your monster's might by taking part in a tournament? Okay. Hey, wonderful to see you again. I hear you're finding time to search for friendly monsters alongside all of your other commitments. Thank you so much. Since you're here, why don't you go ahead and check in on the little critters? So that's the one guy I have. It's just seeing his statistics. Do come back now. The monarch loves your little visits. Will you? I must admit, in my weaker moments, I am tempted to abandon my duties and indulge in the same pastimes as everyone else. However, I cannot forsake the goddess. Tell me, how may I be of service? Oh, I'm glad I could save here. That's cool. I've only been playing for 3 hours. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Do you plan on continuing your adventure? Yes. No, I'm good. What's up here? I think this is... Oh. Oh! This is the arena. This is a place of monster combatimento. The monster arena. Can you smell it? The passion. Ah, magnifico. I see that they're sort of trying to speak Spanish. Basta, vada via. Leave me alone. I must not be distracted. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. If I actually can find some cool monsters, I'm gonna have to. First, I'm gonna have to get a monster wrangler, and then I'll start with the monster fights. Okay. Let's jump into an inn so that we can actually, check stuff out in the store, and then we'll kind of continue on with the rest of the story. Where is the inn? Yep. Stay overnight. I trust you had a restful sleep. Do come again. I can't go up there. Oh, maybe I can because it's red. A suit of leather armor. Oh, we all have leather armor, I suppose. Okay. Hello. Can the Archfiend truly be poised to take over the world? Surely such a thing could not happen. Man. The Moonwort Bulb. And that item is for what? Cures encephalitis paralysis. Interesting. Thank you, good sir. There we go. Lovely. It is no more than a rumor, but the people, they speak of a great hero from a place called Aliahan. They say this here will save us from all the evil archfiend. Can it be true? I'm here, and I hope to help. Okay, let's see if we got any good stuff here. Oof, 55. It's like almost all my money. So Michael could actually use it as well, which is kind of interesting. The chain sickle. And most of the stuff is... wait a second. That is really cool. So my general rule is that I would get 2 of those shields. Yeah, no, I'm not going to waste my time with that. So 1 for Michael and 1 for Margaret. Good. Now, obviously, I can't buy that. But I... No, they're good. Yeah. Minicia, how to say, menace of the Archfiend, but the people, they seem so down these days, you know? If you're looking for items, you're in luck. All right, let's see here. Margaret wants that? Seriously? It's absurd. Oh, there's all these weapons that I really want too. That's good, man. That's good stuff. Look at how good it is. Leather cape. Oh, I just need more money. An unassuming necklace that helps prevent its wearer from succumbing to poison. Oh, yeah, we got that. You know what I really want? I want something that gives me magic points. That's what I want. What's in here? Okay. Oh, there's so many cool stuff here. Okay, a few nights ago, I saw a spiked hare by the fountain. It was standing completely still, so I tried to get close to it, but it fled before you could say scusi. Oh, it's not Spanish. It's Italian. Romania. It's Rome. Oh. Hold on a second. Yeah, we're in Europe. We're in Rome. Sorry, guys. I'm really slow. It took me a while. Okay. Cool house. Nah, nice, man. Oh, May, but the world, it has become so dangerous. We must trust Irele, our beloved king, to guide us through these difficult times. Let me just nab something from your drawer here. It's a turban. Michael puts the turban in the equipment bag. Oh, sorry. But what? We're not allowed to use the turban? Oh, one person is. Interesting. Okay. Okay. That's, Constantly just taking stuff from strangers. Oh, what's this? Can I go up here and... There you go. It's money all over the place. Okay. Beautiful. What a beautiful town. I mean, duh. It's Rome. Listen to the sound, guy. Listen to the sound effects. Oh, you're from Aliahan, right? I knew as soon as I saw your clothes. They're so plain. Yes, of course. The Italians know a lot about fashion. That's true. That's true. All right, let's see if I can sneak out here. So here's the church. We can go there if we want to save our game and stop. Wow, this is beautiful. Now, they said at night you can see a rabbit here, which is kind of cool. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's see here. There's the king up here. let's see what the castle looks like on the inside. La 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 la. Okay, so we have the garden and then a locked door on top and some stairs that go upwards. I can't really get in here, can I? Okay. I've heard that there are fantastical people in this world who can get close enough to wild monsters to befriend them. Every time I go near one, they just run off. Honestly, I've wanted to pet a soft little bunnycorn ever since I was a bambino. Bambino is a little boy. Oh, here's the stairs, I think. Oh man, this place is just so huge. It's so massive. What's down here? Ooh, treasure. And yes, the beautiful water. That's nice. All right, let's see here. What else we got? Somebody wandering through the garden. Are you ever troubled by paralysis, friend? Time heals all, paralysis included. But if you wish to be cured immediatamente, you must use a moonwort bulb. Oh, thanks. A chimera wing, so I can go anywhere I want. More money? Now I'm straight up just looking for pots, right? Okay. Iterate the king, he waits for you, go to him, avanti. Okay, hold on a second. I want to just see what's up here. I travel to here from the village of Koriv in the north, but monsters aggress me. They bother me. And I run, leaving stocks behind. Now I am without goods and incapable of profiting even minimally. Yoy! Such luck. Really? Well, very beautiful design. Man, this is beautiful. They made this in HD 2D? Insane. Insane. Another master. Oh, Hebo, dear me, my son, the king, he loves to make merry above all else. He prefers to play than to rule. Oh, he sounds like a fun guy. All right. A leather cape. Woohoo! Thank you, sir. Another book. We got lots of books, man. Okay, so who is the... Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to go over here. Who has the weakest defense? It's clearly the Dorothy. But I think... Let's take a look here. She can wear this? That's actually a bad idea because she's the only one that can wear the leather dress. So it's actually a really bad idea. So who's the next weakest person? Dorothy, 45. It would be Margaret. So Margaret should get it. Okay, let's go see the king. This irresponsible king who loves to play and goof around. It's really a beautiful palace, isn't it? It's really beautiful. Okay, so we got a little garden in here. I can't go in there. Okay, looks fun. Oh. It's a seat of agility. Who's got the weakest defense? It's Margaret. Seat of agility. It's me. A scruffy guide that teaches you how to be a tearaway or your money back. Its pages are somewhat perforated, consumed upon use. All right, the books, I'm not really sure what to do with the books. All right. Let's go talk to the king. Thank you, sir. Ooh.
Well met, traveler. Tell me, what brings you to fairest Roma? Ah, I see. You must be the hero of Aliahan. Your king sent word that you were on a mission of great importance. Ah, it is an honor to at last meet the scion of Ortega in the flesh. Your reputation precedes you. Now, there is something I must ask of you. That despicable brigand Robin Hood has stolen from us our most sacred and regal crown. Were you able to return it to us, you would prove yourself a true hero. Believe me, you will not get a better chance to show just what a descendant of the great Ortega can do. Go forth, and may luck
Robin
follow
Hood.
with you.
Okay. I hear the songs of the wind, friend. Would you hear them? Would you hear them too? Oh, far, far to the southwest of Koriv in the north, standeth stark Skyfell Tower, which doth our castle dwarf. Taran, Tara. Southwest. Southwest. Please do as His Majesty asks, friend. Tell me, Michael, have you ever traversed the desert south of Romaria? Believe it or not, there is a kingdom down by the way. To get there, you must first travel east of Romario, then circle around southwards. You will know you are in the right place when you can see is miles and miles of desert. The kingdom of Ebius itself features in many of the realm's myths and legends. I have no doubt you will learn something of use should you pay a visit. Okay, so what I did was I just saved that little clip so that I can remember it for later. This could be another place where I could explore. I feel so strange once I realize that this this world is essentially Earth. I feel so weird. It just seems so strange because all these countries that are at peace in this game, they're fighting. Okay, let's take a look at the map here. I think I've basically seen the whole world. Okay. I know that if I want to find the rabbit or something, I could go there at night or something. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I mean, you can literally just see the Egyptian Sphinx and the pyramids. Ugh, it's crazy. So he's suggesting that I could go down there, but where is Robin Hood? Let's take a look over here. Oh, is he in the forest? Because Robin Hood is typically in the forest, right?
At last we have tracked down those banditti. First, we will make our way north to the village of Koriv before heading to the old tower. Now march, cavalieri!
As in cheval is French for horse.
Ah, scusi. By any chance,
Yes.
you happen to have come from Aliahan? Then it is as I thought. We recently received a letter from the king of your nation. He mentioned sending a warrior off on a great quest. You are exactly
Perfect.
as he described.
Oh, okay.
I had hoped for some help tracking down our king's crown. You see, it was recently stolen. As a result, the outpost that leads to Portoga is closed until further notice. Mi dispiace for the trouble. I am truly sorry. I know this will not help your journey. However, the outpost will be open soon enough. We believe we have found the hideout of the thieves. The crown will be returned in due course. Viva il Re!
Oh, so they already found him. I just have to go and attack now.
Sounds like those ruffians are in the tower to the northwest. The one that's just over the mountains.
See, I saw it once when I made the journey to the western coast. It is quite the trek, let me tell you.
I trust you. Yeah, exactly. So we got to go to the northwest. Banditti have been menacing these parts of late, robbing travelers on the road. Mamma mia, truly we live in lawless times. Behold the Romarian road. We Gardini are tasked with protecting those who use the road, and Romaria itself from the monsters that plague the land. And what does the horse have to say? It's whining. I'm always inspecting boxes, guys. Yeah, here we go. A vial of holy water. I guess that brings man back to life, maybe? Have you ever had the fortune to witness a belly dance? No. Ah, such a shame. I hardly recommend it. You'll never believe this. I saw a monster over by the fountain in town the other day. I was so worried trouble might break out that when I went to fetch the castle guards, but it was gone by the time we returned to the fountain. Now, I know there was no way I could have seen this. He could have seen us. Maybe our footsteps scared it off. So I have to be very gentle if I want to approach a monster. Okay. So I'm definitely going to look at that sparkle. Korev is north. Outpost is to the west. Asham, it sounds like India. Oh, sorry. I kept looking at that circle thinking that's where I was, and I was like, how is that me? No, we just have to go to the northwest. Yeah, that's cool. And what's this? Ah, I love the forest. It looks so beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. Well, it's not too often that I have guests. I suppose you must be some sort of explorers, hmm? Allow me to share some wisdom in honor of this chance encounter. As long as you stay here, monsters will not attack you. What's more, there are other places much like this one in our realm. Be sure to take the time to explore any unusual spots you see in your travels. Wise was the fellow who once said it is the journey, not the destination, that matters most. I kind of agree with that. I mean, not to get too nerdy here, but a full moon ring. Not to get too nerdy here, but I don't know if you guys are hardcore gamers or whatever, but it's like people always talk about the first time that you play a game and how exciting it is, right? Everything is new, everything is exciting. Oh my God, the curiosity. And there are games that are so much fun that you can play them over and over and over again, but you never get that first time feeling. So, as I said, I hope that you guys get excited by these kind of things. And I hope that I'm hiding the real game, like all the combat and stuff, so that you guys can explore that on your own. I hope that with all the games that I put up on the channel. You're looking for more spots like this one? Well, I've been to a few, but it was quite a while ago, so I'm not sure my directions will be entirely accurate. I remember there was one to the north by this massive tree next to a mountain, and another down one side of that mountain too. Pretty sure I also saw one near a snowy spot on the northern coast. Oh, and there was that one by a river to the east too. Sorry, I can't give you better directions, but I'm fairly sure I've seen at least 5 or so between Romaria and regions north of it. Okay, so that's the exit. Hold on a second, hold on a second. Sorry. What's the full moon ring? A perfectly pure ring that helps prevent wearer from getting paralyzed. Okay, let's do it. Yes. Oh, I already did that. Okay. Okay, we got lots of medicine. Uh-oh, it's getting dark. I actually have heal. So I can just go down and heal that. Yeah. Now I'm hoping, if you kind of look at here, that you can go up, go across that bridge, and then come down, and you'll get to Portoga, right? That's my dream. What's this? I just love the way they did the map. I love it. They're not, like, they didn't tell you that there was a city here. I mean, maybe now you can sort of see it, but they didn't actually put it on the map, because that would just ruin the curiosity. So what's this city called? Okay, so Norvik is north of us. That would be sort of like Sweden. Skyfell Tower. And obviously, what's this? Koriv! So this is actually where they wanted me to come. This whole thing, like going to the west, that was just like a fun option that you could do. This is really where they wanted us to come. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to punch out now. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I will see you in a couple days. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in a couple days. Take care, guys. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye-bye.